For the married and pregnant woman, I got so many people saying, Rita, what if she was jazzed? Okay. No, she wasn't. If we are to call a spade, she wasn't. In her matrimonial bed, in her room, no, she wasn't. She wasn't jazzed. No. Who knows if the pregnancy belongs to the pastor? It doesn't matter. You are called a married woman for a reason. So by every right, whether the pregnancy belongs to the pastor, your husband can still decide to deal with him. Coming to your house, the only thing that pained me in that video is that the man focused the video on the woman. The woman was not the only person that committed the crime. The pastor also committed the crime and should be made to go through the same punishment, even worse than the woman. Because it's bad enough that you're sleeping with a married woman, someone else's wife. It's even worse that you had to come to her house to do it under her husband's roof. She wasn't, because if you see the way most people worship pastors more than God, you're going to say nobody seduced that woman. She wasn't jazzed or anything. Pastors are not God. I have another video, message. Pastors are not God. You are supposed to respect them as much as you respect any other human being. But no, you see your pastors as demigod. You practically worship them and they use your head. I've been a victim of pastors and I know what I'm telling you. Pastors are not God. They tell you anything. They tell you, I prophesy. God gave all of us equal right to see, to pray, to make prophecies and all that. If you can read your Bible, create personal relationship with God, you will know that pastors are not God. That is why God is calling every African to be a pastor, because to them it's one of the easiest jobs to do. How can somebody that calls himself a man of God do that to a fellow man? The man should not have focused all his energy recording his pregnant wife. Of course, that was heartbreaking. He should also make sure he punishes that man. He should make sure he punishes that man. He's a very wicked human being that calls himself a man of God.